Hello, in this video I'm gonna teach you how to use print, how to use println, how to use scanner, and how to write a command in Java. First of all, let's start with the print. I use these two. As you can see here, in Java we always use System.out.print, okay, and they are always between two quotes, as you can see here. Of course, print here is a function, so it is in between two parentheses. If we run this program, it's gonna give us, look, good morning and Java. But as you notice, they are, even though they are both, every one of them is on a line, but because we use the print, they are made here and printed, concatenated to each other. We're gonna see the println, then I will elaborate more on the subject. Here, I'm gonna use the same example as above, but here we are using the println and not the print function. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna comment these so that they won't interfere with our testing. Okay, as you see here, because I used the println, every message was written on a single line. So when you use println, it means that I want to print everything in here, and then when you finish, go back to a new line. Then when something new wants to print, like here, it will print on the new line and then goes down to a new line to make way for the new print. So the difference between print and println is only that in println we print everything, then the cursor moves down to a new line, while in the print it will print and the cursor stays on the same line. Let's see more of these. I'm gonna do println here to show you what happened. Okay. So what happened? The print printed good morning here and stopped. Then the second one printed Java next to it and stopped here. But because I told the program to print ln with nothing here, it made the cursor move one step down. So now the println is gonna print from the beginning of the line, and then when it finishes, it will go down one line, and then the println, this one will print Java and go down also one line. Okay, I'm gonna change the order to see what happens. So now we have println, print, print, print. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, first the println printed the good morning, great. Then move the cursor down. Then the println printed Java and move the cursor down. The print didn't print anything because it is empty. Good morning was printed because it is here. Then Java was printed next to it because we used the print and didn't use the println to jump into a new line. Now, finally, I want to give you some example that contains a variable. Of course, variables are gonna be explained later, but it's good to see it here in an example. So here what I'm doing is I'm creating a variable called name. Okay, I'm gonna print hello, and then I'm gonna print, look here, this statement, then the variable, then this statement. I will print it first, then I will explain more. So now what happened? First it printed hello, then it went to a new line and printed my name is George. So here, even though my name is equal plus a variable, this variable will go and fetch the value it contains and it will be added to the statement to be printed. So in print, if we want to mix and match, we use the plus. Okay, the ones that you want to print them the same, exactly the same, we put them between two quotes, while the variables, we put them without two quotes. I'm gonna show you what happens if I put this between two quotes. Run and see what happens. Because I put name here between two quotes, for Java, this name is now a text that wants to print. It's not anymore a variable to be displayed in the program. So after we have seen the println now and the print, now we're going to use the scanner to allow the user to enter data into our program. So how do we write the scanner? Scanner, name of the variable is in equal new scanner system.in. As you notice here, it always will tell you that there's something wrong. Why? Because we have to import java.util.scanner into our program. Now to let the user input an integer, okay, we use the in.next integer to allow him to enter the integer, and then we want to display this integer. Okay, I'm gonna stop these and run our program to see what happens. As you see, one of the common mistakes between students is that when they run the scanner, they forget to give a message to the user of what is he going to do. For instance, now here the program is running and it is waiting for us to enter a value. So I'm going to enter a value to make it run. So as expected, I enter the value and the output was your number is 6, the one that I have entered. So it is normal and it is more okay, enter and integer. So now the user knows what he's gonna do and what the program is expecting from him. enter an integer, 9, enter, and here it goes. Now, we're gonna have to make sure that these things sometimes do give mistakes. Like what? Like if the user entered a different type into the, like this, into the program, 2.0. If I give it 2.0, okay, it's gonna give us an exception. Why? Because it is expecting an integer and we gave it a double. Okay, these things we're gonna learn them in the future videos, how to manage these things and how to make our program doesn't fail because one of the inputs was wrong or because of the user entered a different value than the one expected by our program. Now, at last, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna write a comment. We have different types of comments that we can write. For instance, if we have here an instruction, we can simply put 2 front slash, and we write comment. As you can see, it gets a color of gray, different from the color of the instructions here. A different way to write a comment is to use slash star and finish it with star slash. This is also a way to write a comment. What's the difference between the two? The slash star and star command allows us to write a paragraph of comments. Command 2. While the slash, double slash, it only allows us to write one line of comment. It doesn't have to be at the beginning of the line. Whenever the Java sees 2 slashes, it will know that you are going to write a comment from here onwards. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. So a brief recap of what we have learned. First, we learned how to write the print and println, and then we learned how to write a scanner, and finally we learned how to write a comment. So now, if we want to write a program, we have the entry variables that we can use a scanner to collect the entry variables. Then we have the execution, and when the output, as usual, we're gonna use the print and println as the output, and everything here is gonna be our program to be written by us. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video.